Damn. Something's blocking the shaft, and the elevator can't reach deck 4. I'm attempting to determine. I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft. The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, it looks like yet again just as we got past one obstacle, we immediately face plant into another. Looks like we can't get to deck 4 because there's something giant blob of biomaterial that's plugging the access shaft. The elevator can only go as high as deck 3, which is hydroponics. So this is deck 3, hydroponics. I believe this was the deck that handled, like, you know, making sure that the ship had actual food to sustain the population during its deep space travel. And we can already see things don't look very good here. There's all these nasty growths all over the wall. And apparently there's a one big huge growth in the elevator shaft that's plugging it up, so that is always nice. Alright, so we got a audio log here from someone named Miller. This was June... I can't remember if it's the date that's in the front or the back. It's June 14th, I guess. Yeah, I think because it's 20... No, that doesn't... Whatever, that doesn't... Whatever, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's listen to this audio log.
Dick, I know you won't get this until after we return, but I've had to express how incredible I feel. We've finally done it, made contact, and Muldoon and I have been selected to be involved in the initial work. Anatoly's one condition is that I tell no one aboard the ship. The creatures are remarkable. They're so helpless, I feel somehow compelled to protect them. It's a miraculous discovery.
So we kind of learn more about what's happening after the discovery of the aliens on Tau City 5, which I think the ship is still in orbit around that planet. I don't know, can you see it out the window? No, maybe not. So anyway, so now it looks like we gotta figure out how to work around that growth in that elevator shaft. Uh-oh. Laser turrets, my favorite. And yeah, I am out of armor-piercing rounds, which is just fantastic, isn't it? Alright. Can I just keep low? No. Or can I? Didn't seem to shoot at me. What's in these crates? Would have been nice if those were armor-piercing bullets. Again, would have been nice if they were armor-piercing bullets instead. My prayers have been answered. Some armor-piercing rounds, my friends. And I missed. Alright. Goodbye, security camera.
Ammunition trained.
I can just pick him off. I hope I can get my hands on a maintenance tool soon, or at least a better quality weapon. Oh, this pistol's in excellent condition. Let me just throw away this piece of trash. Oh no, wait. But whatever, I can always make more modifications in the future. And when you throw something to the ground, it stays there, so I can always just come back for it. But looky what we got here. We got something that doesn't look too pretty. Look at these eggs. Oh, we got another log from the ship's captain. Anatoly Korenchkin.
There. The young ones are all aboard. Captain Diego and I have sealed off Deck 3.
He and I are now of one mind. Our bodies are
Changing too. Sometimes it hurts terribly.
And sometimes it is
marvelous. Something wonderful is happening.
happening to me.
Alright, kind of got interrupted there by this rude person. But I took care of him. So it definitely doesn't sound like anything marvelous is happening to him. He's sounding not so good. I already searched this crap. So, looks like we got an OS upgrade unit right here, which we can use. What do I want to get next? I've already gotten lethal weapon. Cyber assimilation. You can extract a diagnostic repair module from many destroyed robots and use it to heal 15 hit points. That's it definitely sounds good. Use 2 implants at once. Replicator expert. All items and replicators cost 20% less. That sounds very good. Farmal friendly. Extra 20% benefit from all hypos. Strong metabolism. Resistance to radiation and toxins. I don't need movement speed. Pack rat. It would be nice to have some more inventory slots too. Security expert plus 2 hacking skill. Applied only to security computers. Oh, 10 hit points doesn't do much. 50% cheaper on weapon modifications. No, I'm gonna get replicator. No, actually no. No, yeah, I'm gonna get replicator expert because there's some useful things that you can get in replicators that are harder to come by normally. And we got another energy recharge station, and there is a tech and psionic upgrade unit. Upgrade units here. And there's a security station. I don't think I need to disable the security yet. But yeah, there's some eggs in this room. And I will show you guys those eggs. I think, I'm not sure, have I already encountered eggs? No, I don't think so. So anyways,
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
Another cryptic message from the Mini. I'll take the med kit. So the eggs, the deal with those is these are where like the parasite worms come from. It's kind of it was inspired by Alien. If you get too close to the egg, you can set it off and it will release a worm on you, which really isn't that big of a problem since somehow your character is immune to being infected. At least it seems like it. Because the little noise the eggs make supposedly would put other people in some kind of a trance that makes them move towards it. So it seems that we have some kind of a resistance to it, that little noise you hear. Anyway, if you can, as you can see here, if you can get close enough to the egg without setting it off, which usually I've always done it by leaning forward. You can search the egg, and potentially you can receive some of those alien healing glands that I had in a previous video. And then after that, you can just destroy the egg. The anti-personnel rounds, of course, they work better on the eggs. They're kind of treated as a alien, a fleshy enemy. So we have our unresearched object here. Oh, I can suspend that project because it's gotten to a standstill. A long tube with interior cilia. This is the entire digestive tract of the grub. Chemicals needed to research californium and gallium. Alright. I was hoping I could get some batteries from these turrets. Ah, a healing gland. Perfect. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, I injected myself with a med hypo on accident. I hit a hotkey. Okay, and we have a pile of disgusting worms here, but I have all of these worm clusters, which I am going, since I don't have an actual use for the worm clusters yet, I am going to leave them here. Yeah, that's good. And I don't need this in my inventory yet, so I'm going to leave that here. And that looks good. Okay. I still have a crappy shotgun though. I need a maintenance tool. Redundant software not installed. There's a game pig there if you didn't pick one up already. And there is a broken door here.
Silence.
And you... Normally I probably would have been scared. Or not really scared, but shocked, but kind of had no reaction there.
Chemical needed.
Alright, so our first chemical for that, for researching that digestive intestine thing. We need some gallium. Delacroix, killing the worms.
It's becoming clear that the worms are some kind of communal entity. Well, I'm not sure whether airborne toxin A will directly kill any ambulatory specimens. It should impact their communal mass and remove the residue I've observed growing on the walls and the lift shaft. But perhaps there is a more potent formula to be synthesized.
Alright, now we're talking. It looks like Dr. Delacroix has been working on some kind of a toxin to specifically to remove the worm growths on the walls in the elevator shaft. We need to find out more about that, but there is also some cyber modules in that desk. Just a little bit, but every little bit helps. Alright. There is a broken replicator. It's beyond repair. And another log from Delacroix. Let's see.
Killing the children won't be easy, but I think I'm actually onto something. The biochemistry of these worms, which I call the annelids, treats inverted proteins as toxins. With the help of the replicator in the biological survey lab, I've managed to isolate some inverted proteins in a number of vials. However, the mix with the base compound is still off, so I need to do some more research. Once I do that, and mix the toxin into the 4 environmental regulators, well, things can only get better.
Alright, so now it looks like we can use this information and finish what Dr. Delacroix started. Got another small beaker that we can use to collect worms in.
Okay, stop where you are. There's a vial of an experimental material called Toxin A. It was developed by the Psi staff to reduce the growth of the aliens, but I can't find any data on how you should use it. You should be able to research the toxin. I'm uploading you enough cyber modules to acquire the research skill if you don't have it.
Dr. Polito gave us some cyber modules and basically told us what we already were starting to figure out. I'm going to leave the speaker here. Lab assistant implant. Alright, we can use that. The lab assistant implant will give you, will grant you one skill of, one point to your research skill, which is nice.
Okay, the vials of Toxin A need to be placed directly into the environmental regulators. There should be 4 on this deck. If you can get a vial into each of the regulators, you should be able to significantly impact the growth of those despicable creatures. That should remove the biomatter from the elevator shaft.
Alright, so we've got our objective in hand. Let's proceed. And I hear something up ahead. The midwife. Man, that is a really grotesque enemy. If I ever saw one. Got another one of those. I'm just going to, I guess, hold on to it until I can drop it off somewhere. Hydroponics Sector D.
Access needed.
Looks like I need an access card. There's a bag of potato chips here. Oh, looks like I need to heal some. Yeah, some shotgun shells, some nanites, a bottle of vodka. Guess I'll drink that.
This is Xerxes. Why do you let the Metal Mother guide your actions? Why do you not join the glory of the Mass?
'Cause I don't want to. Man. What's this? Oh, another log from Dr. Delacroix.
I've received an e-message from Anatoly. He's not well. The corporate protocols specify I can remove the senior executive officer if he's found unfit for duty. But what about his ally, Captain Diego? He's got 120 goons on the Rickenbacker to back him up. I wonder if that fragmentary AI you discovered on Tau Ceti 5 is connected to this.
Alright, some more information about that mysterious AI found on the planet. Oh. Was this always here?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I never noticed this replicator here.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Well, that was easy. Version 2 repairing software. That's too expensive. I'm not gonna get that right now. I don't even have a repair skill.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Always needs a healthy supply of med hypos. They are your best friend. Antitoxin hypo. Oh, I see a audio log. Oh, another one from Kerenchkin.
You can't understand my joy, Marie, and I won't try to make you. I feel like a new man. I have a purpose.
More important than the mission.
Even more important than Trioptimum. I will protect them.
No matter what.
I will protect them.
He's not sounding... He sounds like he's getting even worse. Okay, so... Oh, and there is a bioreconstruction device up there that we can activate. So let's go do that. Awesome. Now we have our respawn point set, and I got caught on nothing. Oh, before we can actually use, I forgot, before we can actually use the toxin vials in the environmental regulators, we actually have to research them. And it looks like we're going to need SB, I think that's lead. We're going to need 2 samples of lead and 1 vanadium. Which I think... Shoot! Oh, Oh no, SB is antimony. Yeah, lead is PB. My mistake. And I hear a midwife, a cyborg midwife. Yeah, I think she's gone back to whatever she's doing. So I'm gonna take this time to listen to this next audio log from Miller.
The specimens are dying, and we're powerless to help. They're highly toxic. Muldoon wouldn't leave them, and now he's dead. But this morning I had a revelation. I started work specifications for a radical series of cybernetic enhancements. If successful, I could make a body practically indestructible, yet the mind would remain human, nurturing. There's not a lot of time.
So that is a bit of a hint to how the cyborg midwives came into being from this creepy sicko. Okay, so we got some more cyber modules. Oh, there's a potted plant. So if we head down here, we actually will find our first environmental regulator, but it is guarded by some eggs and a cyborg midwife. Oh, she almost killed us. And my shotgun is barely hanging on, like by a thread. Alright. Whoa! Oh yeah, some of the eggs won't release worms. Instead, they will release a cloud of toxic gas that will give you some toxin. Ooh, auto repair kit unit. This, I believe, can fix something. Yeah, if like one of your weapons breaks, for example, you can use it to repair your weapon without any repair skill. Yeah, I'm not sure if like the worm is supposed to like hop out of the top of the egg and not like just kind of like clip through it. I wonder if that's just been like a glitch with the game. Another egg here. I was hoping to get some more healing glands. It looks like that's not the case. And so we have an environmental regulator, but sadly, for some reason, we have to research the toxin vial before we can just stick it in there. I mean, come on. We already know it's a vial of toxin, and, you know, we just have to put it in the environmental regulator. What more do we have to know? But that's the way the game works. So, we gotta find those element samples. Another swift boost implant. If you step on this, it will break, and you will fall. Like that.
Babies must sleep. Babies must rest.
Wise is the one who does not waken them. Leave this place now, or we will wound you.
As you have us.
Well, I'm trying to leave. I wasn't actually planning on falling down here. Shoot. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to find my way around. I can just fight the worm. I don't want to break my weapon any more than I have. Oh, yep. I just got, holy crap, I got really toxified? Is that the term? But I spy a nice little goodie. We have ourselves another weapon. This is an argon suspension laser pistol, which uses the Apollo H-4 argon suspension laser pistol requires an energy weapon skill of 1. The first modification to this weapon increases the energy capacity, while the second reduces the energy consumption. Both modifications increase the damage. The deadlier cousin of the spark pistol, the Apollo H-4 relies on coherent light instead of electricity to damage its target. While it has a fairly large battery, the weapon must be replenished at a recharge station. The overcharge setting can be used to get out of a tight spot, but puts an inordinate strain on the unit's energy supply. So this is this weapon is a refracted light laser. It currently has a 0 charge, but we can use this battery. And oh, there it goes. Guess that was a glitch. Yes, we have an energy weapons skill. This weapon, annelid enemies are resistant to energy weapons, so it's not very good against them. But most robotic enemies and other fleshy enemies are fairly vulnerable to it. Robotic enemies especially. Typically, I like to put the weapon on overcharge, but normal works just as well. I think the egg is not considered an annelid enemy, even though it kind of is. So we got that. But anyway, it's very useful, especially for against the midwives. Hang on, let me set my keyboard hotkey, because it seems like it is not set. Laser pistol. Bind that to 4, so I can quickly switch to it. And alright, let's get going. And of course, what I love is it's practically in perfect condition, as we found it. There is a monkey over here, and I also hear a camera. Take care of these monkeys. Oh, there's a lot of them. Nothing I can't handle. I kick their butts. That's what I do. I kick butts and I take names. We got another log. This time from Lesser.
Mark, what's going on? I thought it was weird when you asked me to send up 16 of my female staffers, but what have you done with them? I'm short-handed up here. Also, have you heard from Watts, Sanger, or Polito? It's like everyone's gone on vacation and didn't bother to tell me.
So, looks like not everybody was aware of the situation on the ship. Same with that, I think there's something to be oh yeah. Some cyber modules, which is nice. Some nice little goodies. And yeah, that was it. Coming down here into this swampy water. Alright. And oh yeah, there's a guy right here. Oh, we just got a access card to Hydroponics Sector B, which is awesome. Now we can access Sector B. There's absolutely nothing right there. And let's proceed. Ooh. Very nice. We just got a new toy. I'm just gonna throw that down. Got a grenade launcher. Awesome. I don't think I have the skill. Yeah, heavy weapons 1. Yeah. I will disturb your harmony, alright? You're... Oh, I guess I thought that was a shotgun hybrid. I wasted my bullets. You weren't worth my bullets. Alright. Nothing over there. I hear a midwife. Ah, yes. Down here. Does the worm notice me? I'm kind of quiet because I'm trying to listen. Oh yeah, I see that guy over there. You can't sneak up on me. Oh, fantastic. Oh. Oh, you want to play a laser game? I got a surprise for you. That's right, you lost the laser game this time.
Submit to the biomass,
and your suffering will end.
I don't think I think I might have a double meaning right there. Ending my suffering. I don't think it's gonna be ending my suffering in necessarily the good way. All these toxic eggs I don't really like. So we're kind of in like a freezer section. Yeah, of course. Here is a very interesting little number right here. This is an ice pick. It lets you hack anything. Literally. Doesn't matter how skilled you are at hacking. You can hack anything with this little tool. So we are going to hang on to that little thing, because it will come in handy in the future. Oops, wrong hypo. I just used up all of my toxin hypo, so I am going to have to be extra careful in the future, because the toxin, unlike radiation, if you are toxified, that toxin will not leave until either you die or you find a antitoxin hypo. Yeah, which really sucks. But yeah, I guess that's all I had to say. Oh, if we go back here, we can find a sad, dead guy who has some armor-piercing ammo, which we will graciously take. And he's also has some cyber modules for us next to him. And version modification. I guess we didn't have that yet. And looks like we've run into a second environmental regulator. Still can't use it because we still don't know how to... We can't figure out how to insert the vial into the receptacle yet. We're still working on that. Alright, so we got another audio log here.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother
To our children, she is sweet and kind,
healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for the young.
Ave Maria.
If she only knew what the future held.
she shared the joys of the many.
Not so sure about that. But anyway, let's get out of here. We've done all we can for now. We're gonna have to remember to come back there. Get off the ladder. Ladder mechanics are kind of leave something to be desired here. Alright, nothing in there. Sector C, we can't go over there yet. We need to find Sector B. Oh, I think we can... I hear a camera. Oh yeah, we can break this. There's a camera right there. This is a side boost, another side boost implant, which I'm not gonna take because we don't even need it. Some juice. Who throws away a good bottle of juice and a good can of soda? That is Sector A. Apparently I have Sector A access. I thought I only had Sector B. But anyways... Can we use the repair module? No, we can't. Anyway, let's take a look at the map. So... yeah... I think the next place we have to go is Sector A, which I will cover in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed or found this video informational or useful on how to play System Shock yourself. I'm gonna save my game, and I will catch you guys later in the next video. Bye bye.